So the new Premier League season begins next month, and everyone is already beginning to have their say as to who they think will be lifting the trophy come May. But with Manchester United's latest signing of Romelu Lukaku, have the Red Devils moved into pole position as they look to win their first Premier League title since Sir Alex Ferguson left in 2013. Last season, Man United didn't even come close to a Premier League challenge. Their failures in front of goal at Old Trafford meant they lost far too many points against clubs who they really should be beating on their own turf, picking up disappointing draws against the likes of Burnley, Hull, Swansea and Bournemouth. Mourinho's men were only able to rack up 76 points, leaving them in 6th place, but thanks to their Europa League triumph, they'll be playing Champions League football this season. And the lure of Champions League football means that once again Man United can attract the top names in football rather than just relying on their reputation as one of the biggest teams in world football. Their first addition of the summer was Victor Lindelof, costing €35 million from Benfica. Last season, Man United didn't have a settled back four, but the arrival of the Swede could be the beginning of a solid partnership at the heart of the defence between himself and Eric Bailly, with the latter shining in his first season in England. A consistent back four, being backed up by the best goalkeeper in the division in David De Gea, will give Man United a real solid base to launch their title bid from. As the old cliche goes, strikers win games, defenders win championships. And ignoring all of that, let's talk about how Romelu Lukaku could bring the title to Old Trafford. What Zlatan Ibrahimovic did last season was sensational, scoring 17 Premier League goals at the ripe old age of 35, as well as almost single-handedly helping United win the League Cup, scoring twice in the final against Southampton. He was the Red Devils' standout player last season, but he did also hinder them at times, with his ageing legs forcing him to be sparing in his movement, an issue that Romelu Lukaku just doesn't have. The Belgian scored 25 goals last season, with only Tottenham's Harry Kane finding the net more times than Lukaku. The 24-year-old is big and powerful, with pace to be able to run in behind too, something that United didn't have last season with Zlatan. The arrival of Lukaku could also get the best out of Paul Pogba, whose incredible range of passing and vision could work hand in hand with Lukaku's striker's instinct. That's more than £150 million worth of talent, and maybe they need each other to show they're worth as much as they cost. So Paul Pogba could have a positive dose of second season syndrome, and it's also been a theme of Jose Mourinho's career. The special one did win the title in his first season at both Chelsea and Inter Milan, but Mourinho's teams traditionally come stronger in his second year in charge. He's won the league at every club he's worked at in his second season in charge, making it back-to-back wins with Chelsea and Inter Milan, as well as a first league title of his career at Porto, a La Liga crown with Real Madrid, and another Premier League title with Chelsea during his second spell. So if history is anything to go by, then Jose Mourinho could be lifting his 4th Premier League trophy next season and his first with Manchester United. But what about the bookies? Where do they rank Man United? Well, pretty much every bookmaker has Jose Mourinho's side as second favourite, just behind rivals Manchester City, who are the favourites, with most bookies offering odds just shy of 2 to 1, while Man United can be had at 3s, which is a similar price you can get for the champions Chelsea, who are priced at 7 to 2 by Bet365 and Sky Bet. Antonio Conte's side would be looking nicely poised to defend their crown if there wasn't the whole Diego Costa debacle casting a dark cloud over Stamford Bridge, and while Man City have done transfer business early by signing Edison and Bernardo Silva, the lack of fullbacks arriving at the Eastlands could mean that Man United are looking the best set to launch an early assault on the Premier League title. So who do you think is the favourite to win the Premier League this season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.